looking forward to taking a break from my actively mentally ill lifestyle. So part of the reason why I want to go on a drug fast is because I want to see how doing a cleanse can possibly rid me of a lot of symptoms I'm having. Because I gotta say, whenever I go on YouTube and I put up my videos, as we do, y'all know we put up a fuck ton of videos. Now I watch all these videos, I critique them, I also put them on Rumble. For those of you liberals that happen to watch my channel and not get too offended, congratulations for that. Like really, really, truly, I'd send you a bottle of wine if I knew your address. Cheers to you. Okay. Rumble is a website that pretends to compete with YouTube, but nobody knows about it, so there's really no point. But I do that. I do YouTube and I do Rumble. And I look stuff up that I care about, usually related to psychology or things that I'm against because of my conspiratorial beliefs, like jabs, you know, jabs and medication and ibuprofen, all that, you know. I really hate most conventional things. But one of my problems is that I'm delusional, okay? Now this can be a solution though. In a lot of ways this can be a solution, because whenever I get bored with a situation or a romantic relationship, perhaps, I just go into my head and I live there, okay? And I think that people that get bored easily, it's because they don't have thoughts and they don't have ideas and they don't have actual opinions. Like, I would say that the reason why narcissism has taken over is because people don't actually have real opinions about things. The more I think about it, since these types of people are so boring and inauthentic, it makes sense why they get so offended by everything, because they don't have actual feelings. They don't have actual thoughts. So anybody that does is going to come across the way that I definitely come across. And none of these motherfuckers will ever do a lick of the research that people like me, and I'm assuming people like you, have done, okay? So I don't even want to talk about these people anymore, but it sucks because they're so prevalent in our society that we really have no choice. Well, I shouldn't say that, but we have to deal with them, okay? We have to deal with them. And there's this chick I work with, and I've just sort of studied her for the past 5.5 years. And something I noticed, like, I'm about to go to work with her today. It's like, when she can get something from me, I'm her best friend, you know? That's what they call favorite person. So whenever she can get something from me, like validation, she can't get it from other people, she comes to me. Whenever she wants to complain about somebody, if she can't complain to anybody else, she complains to me. But then whenever somebody else shows up for their shift and they can validate her more than me, she kicks me to the fucking curb. And that's when she starts insulting me and proving to me that, you know, she's not much of a person because she doesn't value anybody as human beings. Okay? I always thought that I was the bad person. I was the bad person because I choose to live in delusion, you know? I've said this before, but I'll say it again because I think it's important to acknowledge aspects of the mentally ill lifestyle, okay? You talk to people that aren't there. This is very PTSD-esque, okay? So people have PTSD, they go backwards and forwards in time. They relive experiences. But with delusional thinking, you're basically how can I simplify it? I'm trying to help people understand. It's like perhaps you're experiencing something that you never experienced, or something that you wanted to experience, or something that you did and you internalized it and you're re-experiencing it in different ways. I think all of those things are probably true. But yeah, that's why I don't get bored. That's why you don't have to worry about me falsely accusing you of something and trying to ruin your life or any of that shit, because like I got better things to do with my time. You don't have to be the slightest bit concerned that I'm gonna require validation from you. So maybe one of the reasons why I don't mistreat people is because, you know, I don't have to mistreat people. You know? Like, I'm trying to have empathy for people that are really hard to have empathy for, because they really and truly cannot see themselves in the way that they behave. And so I can see myself. Like, if y'all saw me on the internet, like if y'all saw me on my laptop, and say I'm on a website, you know, like a social network, where I'm studying society, and I see something, I see a comment that I agree with, or a comment I disagree with, perhaps, and I just start talking shit, you know? I can be mindlessly entertained by that. Because now I'm off in my own little world, making assessments about things, okay? I don't need to let the world in on that. That's why I don't believe in social networking, because I think that what social networking is doing is making people crazy like me, only they're not aware of it. I'm totally aware of it. I know how I look to the outside world, okay? Like when I'm talking to myself at work, like I'll be making shakes and there'll be people in the restaurant like sitting in the booth that's relatively close to my station, and they'll just like look over and see me, and I'm just having a full-on conversation with myself. And I can tell that they're really disturbed, but they don't know what to do. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Normie. It's okay. I promise I ain't gonna hurt anybody. I don't have a firearm. Cheers to self-awareness. But anyway. Should I switch lanes? Not yet.